class again. I'm going to show you a demonstration here about how wetlands help replenish our groundwater and how they keep pollutants out of our groundwater. So I've got some instructions that I put together in a PDF, but here's what you're going to need. You're going to need 3 cups, about this size, and you're going to poke holes in the bottom of one of the cups with a craft knife. Then we're going to need a coffee filter and a sponge, which I want you to cut out the size of the bottom of one of these cups. And then we're going to need some straws and water, of course, and then some Sharpies to label your cups. And I'm going to show you how we can put that together now. Okay, so I've got my helpers here and we're going to put this demonstration together. So we've started with we've labeled all of our cups. So the one with the holes in the bottom is our wetland. And then we've got one here that's labeled rainwater and one that's labeled groundwater. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 of these aside. The one that's labeled groundwater, we're going to tape our straws on top of it so it'll support our wetland when we put it on there. So why don't you 2 go ahead and do that. Tape those straws on there onto the cup. Need some help, Alice? Here, I'll hold it. Go ahead and put the tape down. There you go. So you want to put tape on both sides. So go ahead and put tape there too, on the other side. And you want to make sure that your straws are close enough so that when you put this cup on top, it'll be supported. Make sure, I want you to move that straw closer because it's got to support the cup. All right, place your cup on top there, Alice, and see if it's going to fit. Okay, so now that we've got our straws taped to the groundwater, we're going to take our wetland cup, and that's the one with the holes in it. We've labeled it wetland. Everybody grab your wetland cup. And I want you to, what you're going to do is you're going to take your coffee filter and you're going to put it on top, and then you're going to take your sponge that's been cut out and you're going to nestle it right in there, just like that. There you go. How's yours? No, just leave that. So you don't want to fold the coffee filter down, you just want to make sure it rides up on the sides. So yeah, place your coffee filter over the cup. There you go. Now just nestle your sponge inside. Kind of push it down. There you go. All right, then you're going to put your wetland on top of your groundwater cup, just like that. All right, so now we're going to make the real action happen. Why don't you push it all the way down in there, Alice? All the way to the bottom. There you go. Okay. So now we're going to take our rainwater labeled cup and we're going to fill it up with some water. There you go. Okay. And now I want you to sprinkle some glitter on top of that water. And that glitter is going to represent our pollution. So anything that's kind of running off the landscape when it rains. That's plenty. Yep, go ahead. You can give it to Alice. All right. So here, I'll take the glitter. Now, what we're going to do, just like I did with the other demonstration, is you're going to pour your water into your wetland, and we're going to see what happens. So I want you to try and pour it right in the middle. Oops. Go ahead. Okay, so Miles, what happened to your glitter in your water?
It stayed with the wetland.
Uh-huh. And Alice, what happened? So the glitter stayed in your wetland. Your glitter / your pollution stayed in the wetland. Alice, what happened to the water that you poured into it? Where did it go?
It went to the groundwater.
Yeah. So these are your wetlands. The soil in the wetlands are permeable, so they're recharging your groundwater, and they're helping to filter out that pollution. All that glitter got stuck in the wetland too, so that doesn't end up in your groundwater, which is where we get drinking water and irrigation water, and we want that water to be clean. So yeah, well, thank you very much, helpers. So thank you so much for doing this activity with me today and learning about groundwater and wetlands and how they protect our communities and our drinking water. I appreciate your time. Again, I'm Jennifer Cross, and I'm with Ducks Unlimited.